Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to close out the budget for the week of December 30th to January 5th. It is currently January 5th and it is 7:06 in the morning, and I need to go out to work to try to finish a bonus that I was trying to complete with Lyft. If you're new here, me and my husband, we both drive for Lyft and Uber, and that's where the main part of our income comes from now. But we also have a floor maintenance company that this is the season where it's kind of slow. It'll pick back up in the spring, so that's why we're kind of going full force on Lyft and Uber. But my goal for the bonus was, if I get 50 rides, I'll get an extra $235 on top of what I make. So yesterday I got the 30 rides, so the 30 rides got me an extra $85. So today, I got 31 rides. So I need 19 more rides today in order to get an extra $150 on top of what I make. So keep me in your prayers, guys. So here is the budget. Oh, before we get in the budget, I would like to welcome all of our new subscribers. We had I think 4, but some of these names look familiar. Like, okay, this name I remember: LP1234, Jasmine Paige, Mama Bird, Chicken Bird, and Luna Art Win 9. So thank you so much for subscribing. If I did not call your name, it's because your account is not public and I can't see it. YouTube only shows us the accounts that is public. So with all that being said, I do have to go to work. So let's go ahead and get into this budget. We're also going to do some unstuffing also. So I'm not going to zoom in as much. But before I get started, I did want to put my dollar into the savings. I have been doing $1 a day into a savings envelope since December 1st I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I will figure it out. But this is $31 right here. And this is $3. So I actually need $2 more because it is the 5th. So now I have $5 for January. I keep wanting to say February for some odd reason. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay, so let me zoom in first, just a tad bit. And I'm only zooming in a little bit because I'm going to need to take money out of some of these envelopes. I wanted to cash stuff this week, but the way I've been so busy and everything, I haven't been able to just stop and go to the bank because I've been trying to get these bonuses and everything. So, but here is what happened. We had a budget of $2,400 that we was hoping to make. So 110 already came out for a loan. I already paid for the trip. If you're new here, this trip is for I'm going in February on a girls trip. It's like a birthday trip, and I agreed to go on this trip before I started this budget. Before I started this debt-free journey. So and it's already paid for, so I'm actually paying back the person who put the trip on their card. The credit card for $50, I paid that on the 3rd, even though it hasn't come out yet, but this did come out. Apple Storage for $10. The $425 for the credit card was paid yesterday. And I'm so glad I looked at this. I have to pay this today, guys. The $50. So I do have the money for it, though. We did not pay the $900. I'm going to pay the $900 for the rent today. But I need to take out this $200 that I had in there already. sure it's 200. I hate to zoom in on my nails because this is the nail that cracked all the way across. And then I had turmeric yesterday on my nails, and it's trying to come off. But let's see, 20, 40, 60, 81. This feels so funny on my hands. I just got out the shower, so I can barely even grip this. 20, 40, 60, 82. Okay, so we're gonna set that to the side. And the rest of the money we do have in the bank. And then the credit card for the 6th. I don't have this, guys. I was hoping to have it because, but I'm going to actually put here 0 and push that until tomorrow, which is Monday, because it's not going to come out until Tuesday. So I'll just go and make that tomorrow. This extra money for the bill, we did put in, and then we wanted to put an extra $425 towards the American Express, but we only was able to put an extra $125. If I can have enough extra money tomorrow to get the other, what is that, $275? I will do that tomorrow to make sure that I get that payment. But if not, I'm not going to worry about it. So, and then I'm going to get into why we only put 125. I explained it yesterday in our video. I'm not sure if how many of you watched it, but it was just like a little ride along, and I was answering questions. So I'm going to go over that so that we could see what we spent and why we wasn't able to do that. But let's see. We were supposed to spend $2,380 on bills, but we spent 110 plus 60 plus 50 plus 10 plus 425 plus 50. Oh, my hand pushed 510, guys. I'm sorry. I had to start over. 50 plus 10. 50 plus 900 plus 300 plus 125. So we spent $2,030. Let's see, 230 minus 2380. My brain is going so slow. So that's $350 that we didn't spend. Oh, the 125 for here, I have to pay myself back from out here because we did put, I think we put $60 in here. I'm so glad I remembered. 20, 40, 60. Okay. All right. Was there anything else? Let me make sure that there was anything else that I didn't have to pay myself back for. I don't think, yeah, I think we're all good there. And I did take the money out for the trip, right? Yep, I did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure first. Okay. So we had an extra $350 in this budget, but let me show you where it went. First of all, groceries, we went over. We went over by $48.16. So 48.16 plus 20 is, instead of $20, we spent $68. Ooh, $68.16. Okay. And then we also, let me push this back a little bit so I can turn sideways. We also, so the friend that loaned us the car when our car was in the shop for all those days, he just never came back and got it. He always made sure everything was okay. Like, did we need anything with it or whatever? But you know, we was taking care of it ourselves. So his wife's car had to go in the shop. It's still in there. And so he said, hey, I need to come get the car so she can have a car to drive. But the people said it can be anywhere from 3 days to a week. So they still have the car right now. But before we gave it back, we are just not the type of, we are the type of people that we would like to, if we get something from you, we like to give it back even better than we, received it. So the first thing, my husband put gas, he filled the tank up for $40. So we budgeted $0, but he put $40 in there. And then he went to the car wash. Now, we have a subscription. We pay $29.99 a month for it's not the best, but it's like the second to last, as far as the best would go. So, but we don't have a subscription on that car. So we had to actually go in and pay $14. And that $14 gets you like, the wash. It puts the wax on there, and it also does like the tire shine when you go out. And it's a pretty sweet car, and it really looks nice when it's clean and shine and the wheels are shiny. So it looked really nice. So my husband cleaned the car himself on the inside. As you guys know, that's like our profession anyway. So we cleaned it real good on the inside. Not we, he did. And then we wanted to give him some money because we had the car for like 2 months, and never did he ask us to put anything on the insurance. I don't think he has a car note on the car, but he didn't ask us to put anything on the insurance. He didn't ask us to do anything as far as giving him money, but we felt like we wanted to give him something. So what would I put here? Let's just put car loan. I don't know. We car loan $0, but we gave $200. So I know like some of you would probably say like, Miss Bailey, if you needed to pay down the American Express by the end of the month, why would you, give away $200? It's because I'm so grateful for them, because not only did our car was in the shop, but then within that time, our older car, we have a 2007 Buick Lucerne, and my son was driving it back and forth to work, and it has almost 400,000 miles, and I think it might have 400,000 on it, and the transmission went out on it. So we are trying to figure out if we're gonna junk it, sell it, because that car, it still looks good and everything, so we could really go get another used transmission. But we're just trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. But anyway, so that car went out. My son's car went out. So we would not have had a car, to be able to get around, or, we would go out and do Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever in it while the other car was down. So he really helped us. So if we thought that he didn't need the money or something, we probably wouldn't have given them that much. But because they're our friends, we know what each other, what we're going through or whatever. So we just thought that it would be a good thing to at least give them that. That's all that we really could afford, but it came from out of here. So with all that being said, let's add this up. So I already got the 68.16 on there. So plus 40 plus 14 plus 200. So that's, as you can see, that's 320. So we're supposed to only budget for 20. And that would have been 0, but instead the actual was 322.16. So technically we did not go over budget as far as the 2,400 went, and we pretty much almost met it. We're like, what is that, $78? So it's gonna be $78 that we had left over, that we could have done something with, but I always try to keep something in my account to make sure, like, if we need gas, if we need groceries, if we need whatever. So I'm gonna leave that in there. It's gonna roll over until this next week, but I feel like overall, with everything that came up, somebody was in the comments, bless your heart, and they said you definitely, no, they said, I hope you definitely get the bonus from Lyft, because your budget seems like it always want to go somewhere. Like, your money always want to go somewhere else. And I'm like, I thought that was so funny. I was like, yes, like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed. But that's why I was saying in the other video, that's why that savings that I'm saving up, I don't even want to say what it's going towards, because when I say what is, like, if it's an emergency, it's emergency fund, it sounds like it's always an emergency, or if it's something else, I don't know. But yeah, that was something. But I am trying not to budget. I'm trying not to have to edit this video. So if I called your name in the beginning, I normally put your name up on the screen, but I'm actually going to tag you guys in the description so that I won't have to edit this video, because I want to upload it before I leave. It's now 7:23. I want to upload it before I leave so that when I go out, I don't have to be worrying about getting a video up, or when I come home, I don't want to have to worry about editing and uploading a video, because once I come home, I'm going to pretty much probably be hungry, try to get me something to eat and get ready for my Detroit Lions. They're playing tonight at 8, like 8:15, 8 or whatever. So this is a important game for us. So we are going to end this right here. I would like, let's count the money to see how much. Ooh, my finger feels. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. We're going to go take this $260 and put in the bank to make sure that everything that's going to be coming out in the morning, make sure it's covered. I have to, when I get off of here, I have to remember to pay my credit card bill that's due today. And I have to pay the rent. All that is done online. So, what was I gonna say? I don't know. You guys, I wanted to say thanks to everyone for the video that I did yesterday. When I did that video, I didn't think, I talked to you guys like you guys are my friends, you know. So, especially the ones that stay to the end. You guys kind of know me. So when I turned that camera on yesterday, I did not think that I was going to get new people on there like I did. So while I'm answering questions, I am actually getting more comments and questions from new people or comments and stuff. And one of the things that people say, I've had a few people say, is like that I need to focus. I need to do a script. I need to, basically because I just be all over the place. And this is just me. Like, I turn the camera on for you guys and try to do my budget without actually going. I mean, I may look at some things, before I turn the camera on. So I pretty much know what we went over, but I just turn the camera on and just do it with you guys. So it was kind of funny at the same time. And I when somebody said the comment yesterday about I need to focus, I'm like, don't you think I would if I could? I wouldn't be sitting here umming all the time. Do you guys know how many ums I have to edit out my videos sometimes? So when you watching this video today and I don't edit, you'll probably see how many ums I have in there. And that's because my brain, I'm just trying to think, because I'm thinking about a million things at one time. But I really appreciate you guys that always have my back. If you made it to the end, just leave a comment saying that you made it to the end. Maybe even say, I have your back. Or, just to let me know that you actually made it to this 19-minute and 33-second mark in the video. But if you don't want to leave a comment, just if you could just leave an emoji or a thumbs up, that does help my video, because we are monetized. And my YouTube check, we are trying to put towards our actual debt every month. So with all that being said, I would like to say, I already said that. See, I'm not going to edit that out. I was about to thank you guys again, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I do have to get these 19 rides and I need to upload this video first. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new budget video.